Welcome back to Local Lifestyles. Well, we all know that your credit score is very important, but some folks don't have enough credit actually to generate a file. So how can we bulk up that credit file responsibly? Katie Alexander is the Family and Consumer Science Extension Agent in Davis County. Hey, Katie.
Hi, how are you?
We're glad that you joined us this morning, and we all hear about credit scores. We know we need to have a good one. Can you tell us real quick, though, what is a credit score? What is it used for?
A credit score is basically lenders are going to look at it to see how reliable you're going to be to pay back what you owe and on time.
Okay.
So, of course, the better the credit score you have, but like you said, a lot of people don't have enough credit. So that's what this MoneyWise newsletter actually talks about, a couple of things you can use to try to boost your credit if you are kind of lacking in credit. Which one of them is the Experian Boost, which is obviously through Experian, one of the 3 credit bureaus. And then Ultra FICO, which the FICO is a quicker score that, you know, one of the scores
that's kind of the
use.
one that we hear about the most. And they've done some research, and I was reading that a lot of Americans don't have enough in there to have a credit score. Not just that, not just credit invisible, but some don't have, you know, a good one, a good score. They want their score to be higher. So can these things help with that too?
They can help because they'll look at some non-traditional things that most lenders look at. They'll look at bills that aren't included in your credit score, like if you're paying your rent on time, if you're paying your phone bill on time, just basic things like that, because a lot of it is paying it on time, which is a big attribute to your credit score. And then, of course, it's going to be connected to your bank account, so it's going to look at how much you're holding in there. So
how do we make that happen? How do we start this process of connecting those things for our credit score?
Well, it's all in. You just would connect to usually Experian.
And we just go online to find that?
Go online, make sure you're on their site and sign up for it. But yeah, you'll agree to everything you want to let it have access to. So you want to be sure and kind of check that, what you're letting it have.
So this obviously can help us to bulk up that credit score and maybe even increase our credit score. But there are some things that we kind of need to be cautious about when we do that, right? I mean, it's not just going to be a cure-all. So what do we need to keep in mind if we do decide to do these things?
If you do, like, keep in mind what you're giving them access to look at, because it does mention in there, like, keeping, I think it says like $400 in your checking. If you're not going to be keeping that amount in there, you may not want to give them access to that account.
Because that could actually maybe bring down, it might hurt it, and so
if you're not paying things on time, like, so be sure you're going to do that before you start giving them access to it.
Because once they have access to that, they're going to have, they're going to have it for you can't kind of take that back.
No.
And then, like you said, or like we said, it could make that credit score come down, and that's the opposite
you don't want to do that.
of what you've been wanting to do. This isn't a cure-all, but it can certainly help. So kind of let's go through the things that overall can give us a good credit score and establish that credit, which is so important.
Well, basically, just our big one is paying your bills on time. And that's an easy one that doesn't cost you anything to do. And if you've got bills that you're trying to pay on time, but maybe the due date doesn't coincide well with your pay date, some creditors will let you change your due date.
And that can make a big difference. That can help a lot.
A matter of paying it, you know, on time or a day early versus paying it a day late can really impact.
That can definitely impact that score. And we want to get that score as high as we can. Katie, thank you so much. Where can everybody go for some more information on this in your MoneyWise newsletter?
They can go to our extension website, which is ca.uky.edu, and then search the MoneyWise newsletter.
Awesome. Thank you for coming in today. We appreciate it. Good to see you. And we'll be right back after this with more Local Lifestyles.